Good morning, good morning, and welcome back to Morning Coffee. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so as soon as you can. I know I've been a little under the weather and I didn't get a chance to post last week twice. I only posted one time. Nevertheless, I'm back and I am kicking. I'm feeling much better than I was. To God be the glory. I just want to say, this Morning Coffee, this whole month is about love. That's my thing, love. So wherever God leads me, as far as love is concerned, that's what's going on for this month. Loving your enemies. This can be, by far, one of the hardest things you will ever have to do. But I promise you, if you do it, and you're real about it, God will take care of you. So I looked up the word enemy. Not that I don't know what that word means, but a lot of times when you're trying to break something down for somebody, or when you're trying to get people to understand where you're coming from, you really need to have a fact. Don't come to me with your opinions or what you think. Because see, what we think can sometimes be way left field from what God thinks. Most of the time, it's left field from what God thinks. Because as you know, he's not a man that he should lie. He doesn't make promises that he doesn't keep. So we a lot of times will say, someone will call us and say, can you come to my party? And we'll say, yeah, I'll be there. But then something will come up that may not be that important, but we don't even call and say, hey, I couldn't make it because we feel bad. We're like, oh, shoot, I didn't make it. Nevertheless, then the other person on the other side is left to assume anything. Well, they didn't call me. Well, they didn't show. So I don't really know, how they feel. Or, you could have got sick. Who knows? But nevertheless, promises, we have to be careful when we make them. In this upcoming year, one of the things that my husband and I have been saying was, we're working off the truth. Because we realize that only the truth at the end will matter, and the truth shall set us free. So if someone asks us, can we go somewhere, or can we do something? Yeah, we're just going to tell them yay or no. We can or we can't. And that's something like together that him and I decided on. It's not a New Year's resolution. It's nothing like that. It's just something that we decided that, hey, this year we're going to make a conscious effort that if someone asks us, can we do something, and we know that we cannot do it, or we're not sure at that moment, I'll get back to you, or a simple, no, I can't make it. I learned all of that from Bishop Cook. Hats off to you, sir. You've taught us a lot, and so sometimes the truth is the best thing. Yes, no. Okay, so let me get back. My theme, like I said, for the month is love. And so this segment, my title is Loving Your Enemies. So like I said, this can be by far one of the hardest things you would ever have to do. But if you lean not to your own understanding and trust God, he will help you get through it. So I looked up the word enemy. And in the dictionary, the word enemy says, a person who feels hated for, fosters harm against another, or engage into activities against another. So we see that an enemy is a person who wants to cause you harm or who hates you. Someone who tries to aggravate you or put you in a place against people. Right? The scriptures that I have for that is Luke 6:27 through 36. But I say to you who hear, love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you. Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who abuse you. And to one who strikes your cheek, offer them the other. And for one who takes your cloak, do not withhold your tunic either. Give to anyone who begs from you. And if someone steals from you, do not demand them back. And as you wish for others would do for you, you do for them. And then I have Psalms 109, 2 through 5. For the wicked is deceitful. Mouths are opened against me, speaking against me with lying tongues. They encircle me with words of hate and attack me without cause. In return for my love, they accuse me. But I give myself to prayer. So they reward me evil for good and hate it for my love. I'm going to stop there before I go into what a friend is. All of us have people that fall in this category. Someone who was once your friend, and now they're doing these kind of things, falls up under enemy. We sometimes use this word enemy so loosely, as we do with the word friend. And you may say, Dora, what does that mean? What are you talking about? Well, the dictionary says enemies, murderers, spies, tourists, villains, invaders, and criminals are our enemies. That's what the dictionary says, right? When, at any given time, did you see aliens and humans become friends? Invader. Never. Never did you ever see aliens and humans become friends. Now, aliens wanted to become a human, so they joined inside the human body to try to figure them out because they thought that was best. Humans want to cut the alien open to see what it's about and study it. That's the difference with a human and an alien. They're not alike. They would never be friends. They never played together in the sandbox. They've always started off bumping heads because they wanted to invade. The word invader. To a human, an alien was an invader. To an alien, the human was the invader. So what I'm trying to say here is they were always enemies, but never friends. Another example I have for you. When at any given time did Thanos and the Avengers become friends? Never. They were never friends. Thanos wanted power, and the Avengers worked together. You see what I'm saying? They didn't work alone. Thanos was his own main character. Although he had folks working for him, they were not main characters in his show. So, and those are villains, as you will when you look into the dictionary and you find the word enemy. You will find invaders and you will find villains, which is the opposite of a friend. The dictionary says a friend is a person who attached to another by feelings or affection, a personal regard, someone you grew up with, someone you grown to love. You had little disputes, but you still remained friends. The dictionary also says a person who gives assistance, supports, a person who is on good terms with another, a person who is not hostile. Your friend is not hostile. Your friend is not a terrorist. Your friend will not try to invade you, invade your space, try to study you, to figure you out. Now, I changed that. they will try to study you in the beginning before you become friend, because I need to figure out, what is your purpose in my life? Where do you fit? See, we have a whole bunch of people in our life, and we really have no idea where they fit. But the Bible says in Proverbs 18:24, a man of many companions may come to ruin, but there is a friend who sits closer than a brother. Proverbs 13:20, he who walks with the wise grows wise, but a companion of fools suffers harms. Greater love has no one than this, than to lay down his life for his friend. Now, my last segment was on greater love, no greater love. And that still ties into this segment, because to find a friend like that, those are hard to find. To be called friend is a privilege, because now you're at a place where I trust you. Now you're at a place where I leave my money laying around and I don't have to worry about it being moved. Now you're in a place where I can relax and you can relax, because I have confidence and loyalty in you. It's a perfect place. In Jesus, a friend sticks closer than a brother. Closer than a brother. It reminds me of the scripture when Jesus' mother and his brother came to see him. And they said, your mother and your brother is at the door. And Jesus said, my mother and my brother are those who do the will of my Father. He did not go. The Bible does not say that he went to see them or he went to greet them. It just said just that. Those who do the will of my Father. In this season, we want to make sure that we are not just reading the word, but we are applying the word to our hearts. We are taking it on as a cloak, as a shield, as a helmet. We are wearing the word so that when we go out and we meet people, or we see our friends or enemies, that we'll know how to deal with them. Never in the word did the Lord say not to love your enemies. Love is the greatest gift of all. One of the main things he wanted us to do was love. Those that hate you, love them. Those who lie on you, love them. Continue to show love no matter what it looks like, no matter how it goes, but show love. I thank you for watching Morning Coffee, and I'll see you again soon. Please subscribe to my channel. God bless you and have a smile upon you. I pray your strength in the Lord as you continue to pray for mine. I love you. Bye-bye.